So this is my audience. This is my aunt and uncle and my dog. Okay. So it's such an epidemic that children this age are actually living shorter lives than their parents. And those struggling with obesity, they don't really choose to be obese, but it's just that they do a improper coping mechanisms. So they skip meals, but then they drink soda, or they work out, but they eat chocolate. So my speech is about obesity, and my purpose is to persuade the audience to seek proper treatment, to care for the symptoms associated with obesity, and to seek the proper treatment as well as the right way to be educationally aware in managing with this illness. When making food choices, it is important to know what the symptom is or what the disease process is of obesity, how this impacts your health, and how you can be educationally aware to properly manage this illness. Obesity is the second leading cause of preventable death in the United States, and this is second to smoking. Yes, that's true. This affects about 1/3 of the US population. That's about 78 million people of adults and 13 million children who struggle with the health effects of obesity. And did you know that every 10 minutes, one person dies because of obesity? That means within the time I did the speech, one person would have died. This doesn't only put people at risk, but it causes health issues. It puts people at risk for diabetes, reproductive, high blood pressure, also problems like sleep apnea, osteoporosis, a whole bunch of other diseases because your body is trying to cope up with this illness. Those dealing with obesity are just unaware of the disease process and are not educationally aware. That is why they don't know the proper way to cope with this symptom or this disease process. One must understand the disease process, the proper treatment regimen, and also effective interventions that can help them. First, I can tell that there are many people who struggle with obesity because they're just not educationally aware. What is obesity? Today I will talk about why it is important to be educationally aware. Obesity is defined by the WHO or World Health Organization, and this is the state of a person being above normal weight, specifically 20 pounds overweight. And this can be shown in a BMI, so there is a chart that shows what is the proper weight. So if what is your height compared to what is your weight is how they calculate the BMI. So why is it even important to learn about obesity? Why should it concern anyone? It's because it causes many health risks. It doesn't only affect your body, but it affects your health, it affects your lifestyle, it affects your whole well-being. So in a 2010 study in Philadelphia, this included of 43,000 students, and 50 of the correspondents were found to be obese. So 76% of the students said they were trying to lose weight, but due to lack of knowledge, they were doing this improperly. So because of these unhealthy eating habits, it was found that this was actually worsening the condition rather than helping it because of the lack of knowledge. So what should we do? The proper way to learn about obesity is to learn about your condition. Learn what interventions help you. There are many programs out there. There are many support systems that do offer classes for obesity. It's like a support group, and they'll teach you how to properly manage the disease regimen, and you can find interventions that are appropriate to you. So make a treatment plan, set goals that are realistic, If you find something that's not working, then try something else. Something also helps is you can make a diary log, or you can just keep monitoring your weight and see what different interventions are effective for you and what is something that you can do better. Hold yourself accountable and seek support of others. Positive reinforcement and set realistic goals. So my conclusion is that obesity does affect a lot of people. It is consistent of many health risks, and it is an epidemic. And many people, I can tell from the research, is that they're unaware of the proper techniques or proper regimen of treating or dealing with obesity. Due to lack of knowledge, they display habits such as unhealthy eating habits. They don't exercise, or they do exercise, but they drink soda, or they skip meals and then end up eating unhealthy foods instead. And so that just shows that there is lack of knowledge. And for those who have obesity, they're properly informed about the disease, and so they should seek a proper treatment plan. They should keep records, they should enlist support, they should seek proper guidance in dealing and managing with this disease process. I hope that I have persuaded you to seek the proper treatment, to enlist support, to just research more about obesity and for yourself, for your benefit.